Hi guys, welcome back to Karamia's Corner. Join me today for a project share. So I am going to show you this paper bag junk journal and this micro mini junk journal that I am mailing off to Paperkitty 99. This is for our goodie bag swap, and this one is a little thank you for her participation in my previous mini mail birthday giveaway. So I think we should start with the big guy. I'm gonna put these little ones aside. Alright, super excited to share this with you guys, but before we do that, just wanted to give you a little background about our goodie bag swap and what it is. So basically, she had shown me a video of one that she had previously sent to Creating with Jovi, and I really love the idea of packaging the items in goodie bags. Again, you can reuse it and it looks pretty. And she had made a list of items that we were going to do an exchange, and we agreed on. And I also like the fact that we decided that we would only shop our stash and put items in the mix that we already have at home. So I thought that was wonderful. So as we go through the pages of this paper junk journal, we will be talking about the items that we are exchanging. So I decided, instead of just putting them in goodie bags, I wanted to package it in a junk journal form, primarily because she is a junk journal maker and I wanted to give her a little keepsake from me. So for closure, I wanted to give her a sample of some sari silk. And I think you might have seen this sari silk in a previous video where I was showing one of my journals that I had made. And I'll put the link right there if you'd like to see it. So on the front, I embossed some paper and we see a fairy. I hope you can see that. And I just put some gilded wax, gold gilded wax on there, did some stitching. I put some of this trim and some lace here, did some layering of paper, and attached a wax seal with dandelion. So inside, so I want her to be able to use this as well. So when she's done emptying the content, she'll be able to use it. So here is our cover. I'm going to put my note in here, but she can definitely use this as a journal spot. And I love this. This is from Artie Mace's Free Digital. I love it. It says beautiful. So the first item that we were going to swap, and this is our first goodie bag, are napkins. So let me pull these out, hopefully as neatly as possible. I just don't want to mess it up. Here we go. So we have Paris theme. Summer's coming up, so I wanted to share this with her, and I think she'll love that. Some shabby chic pink colors with the Eiffel Tower again. Little bunny. And there's another cute bunny here. And we have this beautiful rose with the gold border. Another extra bunny, and one with the fuchsia flowers and a hummingbird. So I think we were supposed to exchange 4 napkins, but I decided to give her a little bit more for fun. So on our next page, you flip it over and she can use this as a pocket. We have a vellum goodie bag here filled with die cuts. So we were supposed to, let me just look at the list. We were supposed to exchange, how many dies? 6 designs of dies and 2 of each, so 12 total. So let me show you what I decided to include in here. Let me just pull them out. Hold on. And this beautiful, so this beautiful butterfly die that I put together for her, and I love it. It's one of my favorite dies from In Love Arts. So that's the first set. The second set I thought she would find interesting And a little different are these Origami Swans. So I made 3 of them instead of 2. You can definitely color this in and embellish it or put some watercolor on it. That is our second set. Circle dies are always fun. I thought these colors would be fun for summer, or use it for cards. I also got her more of these butterflies, and these butterflies came with that origami set. So if you see, the edges are sharper there. There we go, better light, just had to change that a little bit. Then the next one, I wanted to share some of these postage stamp looking medium little dies that I think will be perfect for journaling. And then I also have these wreath type of dies. I don't really have a lot, so I was a little worried that I wouldn't have enough to share, but it looks like I had enough. And then we have these that have, again, that shabby chic vintage floral look to it. And then finally I gave her a couple of these dies, and they're basically mini envelopes. I mean, they're cute little envelopes. So that is item number 2. Now the next one, we were supposed to exchange 6 pieces of lace or lace trim at least 12 inches long. So I prepared 2 goodie bags. We have this. Let's look at the first one here. And I love this one, has that white doily on pink. So we have this. It's the same trim as the front one. I thought she would love that. She does a lot of shabby chic projects. The next one, we have some of this lavender lace and this gold and white scallop trim. So that's the next one. And then I think I have 3 more in here. Darker indigo blue. We have some pinks in there. And I just had this little spool, kind of like, not really die cut, I just traced it and cut it out. So that is the third item. Now the next one was to create some embellishments, and we were supposed to exchange 5 embellishments. So when I was making this, I had her in mind for a junk journal, so I decided to make some embellishments that she can definitely use for her junk journal. So I've just clipped it on so that way it'll be easy for her to take out. So for the first one, I have a pocket mini paper bag that I made for her, and it has a vellum overlay with some florals. Underneath it we have some Eiffel Tower details on there, and it says "Be Happy." And then here's another one. Again, I just put a little binder clip so she can take it off. Now these are double-sided, and so she can flip it. And there, this one doesn't have a collage on the back, but she can definitely use it. This is the front part for her junk journals. The next one is also another pocket, and decided to use some burlap and then just dressed it with some of this paper inside, just lined it. And then the same butterfly die cut I made her, I wanted to attach it with some pearls for the body and the floral with the button on top. And then we have our fourth one here, same thing, laminated little dangle clip here that you can put in your journal, and it has a cute little charm that she can use. And on the back side, that's what it looks like. And these were super fun to make. I really am having fun making these laminated embellishments. Okay, let's fix that in a sec. Hold on. All right. So on the flip side, we have one more of the laminated embellishment and a beautiful butterfly charm. And on the back side, there's some collaging over there. She loves to do collages as well. On this side here, I included the charms that we were going to exchange. So we have a little key. So decided not to put it in a goodie bag. Instead, created this little cluster here of trims and fabric. You can definitely put a picture here in the future in journal. In here we have a little bauble here with some miniature stars, a beautiful round charm here with flower and some writing in there, musical notes, some scissors, and a ruler. Another item on our swap list was to include 3 wax seal designs and make 2 of each of those designs. Now I got a little happy making wax seal, so I added some extras in here. So I decided to put it in a little tin just in case, you know, when these things travel and it's wax, it gets too warm or whatnot. I wanted to put it in here. So I just put some of this scrapbooking paper on top. Has that vintage feel to it. And inside, you will see a variety of wax seals. The first set are these cute wax seals with a bird holding a little letter. And I thought that would be perfect for snail mail. We have some florals. So this is the hydrangea, and I use a gold little ink pen. Then some dandelions, cherry blossoms. Where's the other one? Have that. Some hearts. And these are always fun. And just a few more extras with the bird and a square wax seal. And this one has a spring theme. And the last item on our list was to exchange 3 fabrics, and she had specified a half fat quarter, enough to cover a journal. So I have these 3, and I just wanted to give her one of these cute doilies in coral, that beautiful color. So I gave her a floral, and this one's really pretty with some silver foil on it, and something more fun and funky as well. So those are the 3 fabrics that I had given her. And in addition, the 7th item that we had on our list is a medium-sized envelope, and we were, I'm just going to put this on the side, going to include different kinds of ephemera, book pages, flashcards, you know, stickers, the usual things. So my book pages would not fit in a medium-sized envelope, and that's why you're seeing a larger one here. So this one has a beautiful butterfly little die here, and I love the vintage theme to that. Let's pull this out. And so I included, again, just a bunch of stuff that she can definitely use. And she had also requested if I had any Maggie Holmes ephemera or journal cards, that she would be happy with that. So first we have this beautiful butterfly tag. I think this is from Anna Griffin. We have some Maggie Holmes journal cards. So I just gave her a good variety. I think this is from Bow Bunny, if I'm not mistaken, and just a bunch of these 3x4 journal cards. I think some of them from the Gather collection, and these again are from that same set. We have more, so I really included a lot, and I think she will have fun with that. Then we have the larger ones, and I think this is 6x8, and I think this would be fun to put in a journal. So I gave her a variety of these. Look at those butterflies, and then just wonderful, and they're double-sided, so it's really fun to use in a journal. So we have that. I gave her a couple of these cards, and this is really pretty. I love the French theme to it. The colors are much more vibrant and colorful, and that's what it looks like there. And look at that pretty little note card. Here's another one, this time with the Eiffel Tower. Then we have just some random vintage looking themed ephemera. So we have a bunch there, and I'm sure she'll show this in her unboxing video. Also wanted to share these stickers that I got from Dollar Tree. I think she'll like the aesthetic with the colors there. And now we have some vintage book pages, and this is from a recipe book from Betty Crocker. We have a number of journal flashcards. I love Winnie the Pooh, and I wanted to share some of these, and these are fun. You can use this as a journaling spot. We have Roo, Bunny, Eeyore, Piglet, and then we have hearts, playing cards, and then these flashcards for the kitties, and some vintage multiplication flashcards in addition. So we have that, and some more vintage pages. So this is from, I think, 1960s. You can tell by the way they plated and the photography here. But I really love, again, the color. I think it'll look great in a junk journal. Look how pretty that is. So, and we have this other side. So it's an entertaining book, you know, that shows you which types of food to offer for example, brunch or formal setting. This one was a formal buffet. Then we have the cocktail party, and it's interesting to see some of the items that they have here that we probably don't eat as much anymore, but it's still fun to look at. So that's what these pages look like. So I think they're really pretty. Now let's have a look at our mini junk journal. So here's the mini junk journal I made her. I think it measures 3 inches by almost 2.5 inches across. So on the front, I just have a little ribbon closure. We have some trim over here, lace trim, with a small little red spade charm. We have a little ruffled fabric here with burlap underneath, and I did some zigzag stitching, and then there's some vellum here with like a postage stamp. Underneath it, I don't know if it translates, but it's just like a rose in there. So let's flip it open. I had so much fun making this mini junk journal, and I made it small enough so that she could still write in it and use it. So over here I did some of the zigzag stitching as well, and I put this beautiful paper packaging that I had some left over when I love that it still had the Eiffel Tower in it, and it blends well with this floral background. On the opposite page we have another vintage looking floral scrapbook paper, and over here I used some really tiny washi for the border. Transparent book sticker. We have a vintage book page and ledger, and then this one was scraps from, I think, a Trader Joe's, so I just made it look a little bit more scrappy. And then we have some doily, this beautiful paper here with that script writing, and then some lace trim with some florals, somewhere she can write. Now this came off. So this is a little tuck spot, and this cute little vellum. I thought this was really cute. We have a coloring page here, some writing spot. We have folder pocket, and some stickers and more vellum miniature pages, some miniature doily, and some tickets in there. And then put a picture right on here, some coloring, more spaces to write on. I think this is from a Maggie Holmes wrapping paper, so I just fussy cut it and added that little house. Then we have our other pages. And over here, we have a little spot with some tea-dyed paper, and they're little scraps that you can write on, so it has more of that really junk journal feel to it. And another pocket, and we have a little vellum bingo sheet here. So that's that cute little mini junk journal. And then I have a little box here. I just wanted to add a few other items. So it's a little matchbox. And I was looking in my stash trying to see if I have a really small stamp. But anyway, I thought this was fun with a little musical stamp here. And the gentleman, I think, is playing a saxophone. Then we have some of these oval cabochon pieces, and I also included some of these vintage themed stamp stickers. So I think she'll like that. So we have several of them in there, some florals, we have a butterfly, all packaged up in a cute little matchbox. Now I also added a few other extras. I know that she doesn't have a Daiso in her area, so I wanted to include some items from there that I thought she would like. And these are just little things that I wanted to add. So I wanted to give her this stamp set and a couple of these cute little binder clips. They're from Daiso. I love the mint with the eyelashes there and then smiley face. So this is what the stamp set looks like. And I gave her some mini satin ribbons. Also gave her one of these sticker sets. I think she'll like it. It's really cute. This is Once More with Love. And if you'd seen my Michael's grab bags, I had a ton of these, so I wanted to share it with her. So I thought this was so cute, and I like it. It's so shimmery and just super happy and cheerful. I hope you guys enjoyed this project share. I had so much fun making this, and this paper bag junk journal is super easy to make. Actually, here in the center here, she can add more paper if she'd like to use it as a journal. So that is it, guys. And again, a big thank you to Paperkitty for inviting me to this wonderful swap. If you guys are looking for a fun crafty swap idea, I think you guys will love something like this, and especially if you are into junk journaling. So thanks again for watching Karamia's Corner. See you next time. Bye.